Ciao! Welcome back to a new video. Guys, I want to start this video off by saying I failed you. 17 hours ago, I made a poll saying, hey guys, would you guys be down since there's no chapter this week for maybe a short live stream? Let's get together, let's talk about Black Clover, let's see what happens. And 237 of you voted, over 83% of you saying, yeah, sure, do it, and 17% of you saying, God, no. But guys, I actually failed you. I fell asleep after a major tournament I had, and I was honestly just a little far too tired. That's why this video is a lot later than normal. Like, usually I post videos rather early into the day, but now this video is coming out rather late at night. So guys, I do just want to start off this video by saying I am super sorry. I was supposed to live stream. Live streaming is something super fun I do with you guys. So it is a major shame that this had to happen this way, but hopefully next time we do better. The next live stream is on Friday. As you all know, Black Clover this week is delayed, which means the next official chapter is Friday, November 20th. Now, remember what this means. Spoilers should drop either late on Tuesday or early on Wednesday. The fan translations, the Korean scans will drop on the Thursday. So guys, as always, be sure to support the official release. The next live stream is of course going to be on the Friday, so be sure to be there. And with that being said, before we get into this video, I just want to point out, I hate you. Whoever made this, you've gone too far, my friend. Black Clover fans seeing Dorothy in episode 151. I don't want to play with you anymore. Nero. You've gone too far, man. You've gone too far. Alright, jumping straight into this, what do I mean when I say next major loss? ASTA throughout the manga has had a lot of major losses. He's lost his arms, he's lost many battles he couldn't win alone, and overall, he's lost a lot of times. And even now, he's had a very, very major loss losing to Dante from the Spade Kingdom. So when I talk about to you, what do I mean with major loss? I'm referring to death. Now, I just want to point out my stances on this. Death isn't necessary in every manga. Death doesn't make a manga good. Chainsaw Man is a very, very good manga, but it's not a very good manga because it just kills every character in existence. It's a good manga because of the writing. Writing always means more to me than how a character reacts to, oh no, my mentor died, oh no, oh dear. And with the new gen manga, except Chainsaw Man, this is more apparent. One of the major things Black Clover always gets related to is obviously its brother-in-arms, My Hero Academia. Now remember, Yuki Tabata and Koi Horikoshi are best friends. They talk to each other a lot, they get ideas from each other a lot, and they're actually going in similar ways. As of the recording of this video, My Hero Academia is about 20 chapters ahead of Black Clover, and in My Hero Academia, in the next 5 or 6 chapters after this arc, we're going to see one of the first major losses for its main character, Deku. Now, I'm not going to spoil who that is, but let's just say it's a yellow midget, if you get that reference. My Hero Academia's first major loss is going to be around chapter 300 when this arc ends. Now, that's not to say Deku hasn't had major losses in the past. He's massively damaged his arms, he's massively almost died millions of times, and he's lost people close to him like Sir Night Eye, but Night Eye didn't count as a major loss for Deku. So just like Black Clover, My Hero Academia also doesn't have its first major loss. Now, looking at other mangas, I want to bring One Piece into example. One Piece is the longest running manga in all of history. Maybe Dragon Ball is, but who really knows about that? But One Piece's first major loss in its 996, I believe now, or 97 chapter run came at chapter 574, wherein Marineford, even though Luffy had lost before Marineford, in Marineford, Luffy truly lost. Now, obviously, everyone's seen One Piece, and if you haven't seen One Piece, you're doing something wrong with your life. Go watch One Piece. Go read One Piece. But Luffy lost his brother, his closest family member that he knew was alive. Now, I'm not going to spoil that part. Ace. Portuguese D. Ace died in Luffy's arms in One Piece chapter 574. Now, it might have been chapter 575. I'm not gonna go into too much details which chapter it was, but 575 chapters into One Piece, Luffy had his first major loss. That means for the last 10 years, for the first 10 years of One Piece's run, Luffy hadn't had a major loss. Ace was Luffy's major loss. After Ace's death, it caused Luffy to understand that, hang on, right now, even though I've lost before, I've still managed to win, but this time, it's different. This time, I'm unable to win. This time, I've truly lost the person that matters to me, so I need to get stronger. That's why it started the whole 3-year time skip, 3DX2Y. Oh, I guess it doesn't meet in 3 days, it meet in 2 years. That's why it caused the whole time skip in One Piece. And Luffy's character after time skip was more calm, more settled, and more vengeful. Now, this is what I mean when we relate it back to Black Clover, Asta's next major loss. I'm talking about death. Now, again, death doesn't make a series good, and if you hate Black Clover, you're probably not going to like it just because they killed off a major character. But one of the major losses coming to Black Clover, and I have the theory about this coming up in its own separate video later in a different day or whatever, but I believe Asta's next major loss is going to be Yami. And one of the reasons I believe this is because Yami's death would be a major shakeup to Black Clover. Right now, it doesn't make sense if you'd kill NACHT. NACHT is a new character. NACHT is very popular, by the way. And Yami is very popular, but Yuki Tabata introduced NACHT at a point where it would actually replace Yami. NACHT would ascend to captain, and Asta would ascend to vice captain. Now, why would I say Asta's next major loss is Yami? Well, think about it. Yami is originally from the land of the rising sun. He is completely an outlaw. He's a foreigner in the Clover Kingdom. Even Nozel bullies him sometimes and calls him a puteful foreigner. Now, following Yami's loss, I believe two things are going to happen. One, this is going to change Asta's character. He's already understood by now that he can't win every battle going in expecting the best, because as you saw with the Dante fight, it just didn't work. Even after they did their very best, there were people far stronger than him. Yami's death would change Asta's character to a character level we've never seen before. On top of that, one of the major theories I have going into Yami's death is I believe they would then take Yami's body back to his home country, the land of the rising sun, which is obviously, as you all know, a Japan arc. And Japan arcs do very good in manga. If you haven't seen Kimetsu no Yaiba, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. And I believe this is where Black Clover is going to be heading. We're going to see Yami's death in the next major arcs. Leading up to this, we're going to go to the land of the rising sun, explore the other continents, and I believe this is the direction Black Clover is heading. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen sooner or later, but I believe Yami isn't going back to the land of the rising sun alive. I believe the next major loss and the most major loss coming to Black Clover is going to be Yami. Now, for the record, the Wizard King, even if he had stayed dead, wouldn't have been a major loss to Asta. Sure, Asta looked up to the Wizard King, but there have been 27 different Wizard Kings. To Asta, he was the man he had to beat, the strongest man in the Clover Kingdom. But it wouldn't have been a major loss to Asta. It would have been a major loss to William, to Nozel, to Kaiser, to Fuegoleon, to Dorothy, to Charlotte, to Yami. But it wouldn't have been a major loss to Asta. So it wouldn't have really made sense to kill, obviously, the Wizard King, which, I mean, he came back, all that said being done, but that's a different story for another video. Now, guys, I personally believe ASTA's next major loss is going to be YAMI, but there are a lot of theories I've been seeing around. Some even think NACHT is going to die. Some think Noelle is going to die. Hell, some even think Mimosa is going to die. And honestly, I'm all for that. Kill Mimosa. Kill that bitch. She ruins all my ships in Black Clover. Kill Mimosa. But anyway, who do you think is going to be ASTA's next major loss? Do you agree with what I said, that death doesn't always equal good writing? Do you agree that sometimes these stories take a long time to get to that first major death? For example, One Piece chapter 574, which was 10 years in to its run. Who is going to be Black Clover's first major death? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Jimmy, as always. Peace.